So imagine you have to go to the restroom every 45 minutes. Now imagine trying to sleep like that, and you're always thirsty, and so you have to pee, and you have to drink, and you pee and drink, and this was my life for like three weeks or so. 2 years ago in March, I went to the hospital. They said you have diabetic ketoacidosis. What is that? Basically, I'm not too technical, but my blood sugar was averaging 343 with an A1C of 13.8. To give you context, an A1C is supposed to be below 6, and the average blood sugar should be between 60 and 100. I was dying. They hooked me up with some machines, and they were giving me insulin, potassium, and it was awful. But I was near death. And so I did some lab work with Transcend a few weeks ago. And my A1C was 6.5, still diabetic range, but much, much lower. And, I was talking with them about how they're going to help me out. And one of the ways they're going to help me is with this tirzepatide. Now, the whole blood work, we'll talk about more in depth, and I'll share, over the course of these Transcend Tuesdays, what's happening, and, my cholesterol, my IGF-1, my testosterone, all that stuff is great. But the nitty gritty, the brass tacks of it is, I have to control the diabetes, right? Control that. My kidneys are better. My kidneys are okay. My heart gets better, right? So it's a domino effect for sure. And so they're gonna help me with some tirzepatide. Hopefully that will help stem some of the food noise, the food cravings. And I'm not, again, GLP-1s are great. They're a great tool. This won't become a page that glorifies them and says, oh, they're wonderful. There are some pretty and gnarly side effects to them. And I'm going to share this with you and talk about them and tell you about my pros and cons of why I'm taking it. At the end, I think about using all the tools available to me, but they're not for everyone, right? And so this will be my experience. They'll come in about 10 or so days. We'll start that process together. In the meantime, I appreciate y'all being here. I appreciate Transcend. If you haven't checked them out on my link in bio. And we'll talk soon. Cheers.